I enjoy watching police videos, and today I watched a video where they found a car that was reported stolen. The officer had his body cam on, so he was joined with other officers, and they're trying to tell this woman that the car was reported stolen. They checked the plate, they checked the VIN number. It was reported stolen, and the woman is a woman of color, and she kept putting up an argument and arguing with the officers, and then you had several bystanders on the sidewalk, and they were sort of interfering. And as it was getting as now, she had her daughter in the, I guess, back seat of the car, and this other woman was on the sidewalk, and about a few minutes of the video, and she's like, "What are you doing to her? What are you doing to her?" Because she was putting up an argument. And the one thing I learned is you never fight an officer, because you will lose. And you add an additional charge. If you weren't charged before, now you will be. And so, after a few minutes of this, the officer said, "Who are you? Are you related to this woman?" She said, "Yeah, I'm her sister. Now please leave her alone," because the woman was saying, "Please leave me alone." And this woman who claims her sister, she says, "Please leave my sister alone." And the thing is, the car was reported stolen. So basically, if the woman knew that the car was stolen, and this other person was saying to the officer to leave her sister alone for being in possession of a stolen automobile, that would make her sister, if she was her sister, an accomplice. I'm not exactly sure of the term, but like an accomplice, someone who follows the idea that it is okay to be in possession of a stolen automobile. So if she thinks so if the sister thinks it's okay for her sister to have a stolen car, then the sister has no morals, has no moral compass like the woman charged is. So now we have a criminal family. And then they're still arguing, and the woman's daughter is still in the car, in the back seat. Now, the one thing you have to remember being an adult, when you're an adult, you're supposed to be responsible. And you are your children's first teacher. Your children watch you. They watch you. Yeah, you. Yeah, because you teach your children all about the world and what to expect in the world. and the children watch your behavior. And if the child sees that you are fighting with the officer, then your child believes that's what you do. You're supposed to fight with the officer. So the parent is being very irresponsible for teaching her child bad behavior.
Yeah, she's going over here to Randalia.
And we wonder why our country is as messed up as it is. You know, it's because of bad parenting, like this. Then she goes into this I can't breathe rant. As if this George Floyd infamous line is gonna work. Problem is, I've heard it a few times after George Floyd. When someone is arguing and fighting with the police, they use the same line, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. Over and over and over. I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. If you're saying I can't breathe more than 10 times, and you still sound pretty good when you're saying I can't breathe, after the 12th time, odds are pretty good you can breathe. Okay? You can breathe. If you're saying that over 12 times in a row without losing your breath, hey, you can breathe. It ain't gonna work. It's like the word racist. It's been used so much in it's overkill. They use it over and over and over and over and over again. Racist, 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 racist. Over and over and over again. Racist, 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 racist. After a while, the word loses its punch, as it were. It's like, yeah, right, yeah, right, the whole world is racist. What else is new? So the word racist is just, it's a dead word. It's like boogeyman. It's lost. It's punched. And so, I can't breathe. Yeah, right. If you could breathe, if you couldn't breathe, you couldn't say it. You know, that's how bad it's gotten. Where the phrase, I can't breathe, has been used so much with people trying to fight the police and claiming that it's going to get the same result that George Floyd's tragic end did. That would get everybody against the police. And say the police are in the wrong and she was in the right for being in possession of a stolen car. And she kept saying, it's not stolen, I own it. Do you have the registration? No, I don't. But I own the car. This is my license. I mean, this woman, I think the woman knew it was stolen. That's what I think. She knew it was stolen. And she doesn't want to take responsibility for that she has a stolen car. Usually, I don't let these videos bothered me, you know. It was just when she started saying, I can't breathe, 10, 11, 12 times in a row. I was like, will you shut up and stop breathing? Stop breathing already. That was my immediate reaction. If you can't breathe, shut up. That was basically my reaction. You say it 12 times, hell, you can breathe. You know. It's like cringe-worthy. It was cringe-worthy. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. You know, for people who have trouble breathing, hell, you can breathe. You do not want to be someone with asthma. You don't want to be someone who has respiratory problems. You don't want to be someone who has a trach. You don't want to be someone who has obstructive sleep apnea. Okay, you don't want to go that direction. You don't want to go there. Let me tell you something, lady. You don't know what not breathing is like until you know somebody who's been through it. Okay? And am I offended? A little bit. You want to change places with me? Go right ahead. And that's what I'd like to do with you, lady. You think you can't breathe? Really, you think you can't breathe? Change places with me. I would love to change places with you. I want to be where you are, in your shoes. Where you can breathe and get behind the wheel of a car. And walk. So don't be telling me that you can't breathe. You don't know that. You don't know what that's like. And all you're doing, you want to fight getting arrested for being in possession of a stolen car. You stole that car. Or you knew it was stolen. And you don't take responsibility for the fact that you got a stolen car. Put your big girl boots, pick up your little girl pants or underwear, whatever. You pick up your big girl pants, that's it. You pick up your big girl pants and you be a woman. And you woman up to the fact that you got a stolen car. And you're in possession of a stolen car. You say, okay, officer, I'm sorry, I got a stolen car. I'm so sorry. I'll never do it again. What can I do? You know, okay, you're right. I did it. Nobody made you do it. Nobody put a gun to your head and said steal a car. Or if they did do it, call the police. You know, she's a grown woman. It is disgraceful. I think it is so disgraceful that grown women have to behave like this. She was behaving like a brat. I don't know, I couldn't say a spoiled brat, but she was acting like a spoiled brat, throwing a temper. That's what it sounded like. The latest woman was carrying on. And the officers were saying, calm down, please relax. Which is a bad, well, I'm pleased to say the woman, believe me. But what can you say to a person who keeps carrying on like that? Throwing a tantrum and screaming and everything else and carrying on. She was acting like a brat. Very immature. I mean, it's one thing to have a little youth in your personality. It's another thing to act bratty and throwing a fit and a tantrum. You should be ashamed of yourself behaving this way. You're an adult. Behave like an adult. You know what? You're a child in a grown woman's body. You're a brat. You're a spoiled brat. Or I don't know, be spoiled. Maybe you're spoiled. I don't know. You think you can just do anything you want, and that's the result of bad parenting. Again, I go back to that. Bad parenting. That's what it is. Gotta be bad parenting. Or you're in with the wrong crowd. You know. Where's her mother? Where's her real mother? You know. This is what's wrong with, I don't know, the generations that we got. Where you're never taught to take responsibility for your own actions, your own behavior. You're the one who did it, nobody else did. You know, I mean, I just go back to that. I keep thinking back to that. Are you thinking that everybody's ganging up on you? Is that what it is? Maybe there's a reason why you think they're ganging up on you. Maybe it's because you're making bad decisions. That's what I'm thinking. You know, I tell you, I'm the king of regrets. I made a whole lot of bad decisions, but one thing I never did was break the law. I never broke the law, not really. I may have taken a couple of signs laying on the road, but that was, I mean, yeah, you're an adult and you do stupid things. You know, you do stupid things sometimes. I mean, I don't know, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. This is her doing stupid things. But this is really going over the line when you're talking about Grand Theft Auto. A stolen car is Grand Theft Auto. We're talking felony, man. That's felony. Makes me think of the Cops episodes where people were complaining about their bikes being stolen in a certain neighborhood. So what the officers did was they got a Mercedes-Benz bicycle that looks just like any other bicycle, and they planted it in plain view in a site where bikes are being stolen, right? And they're there and they're watching. Somebody comes along, sees this nice bike laying there, sitting there, and he decides to take it and start riding off. The officer's watching, calls out, okay, they took the bait, get him. And the officer stopped him with the bike, and they said, okay, we're arresting you for a felony. He says, what felony? I'm just taking a bike. But you're taking a Mercedes-Benz bike. Street value is like thousands and thousands of dollars. That's a felony. He was like, oh, shit. He's like, no, officer, no, please, no. And he said, nobody told you to take it. You went in there and you took the bike. You're the one who did it. No one else was there. You took a bike. You didn't even bother to look at it to see what kind of bike it was. You thought it was just an ordinary bike. And now you're learning to Mercedes-Benz? Yeah, that's a felony. So you took a bike worth thousands and thousands of dollars. That's a felony. And we have to charge you with felony theft. So the point I'm making is you are in control of yourself and what you do. And if you steal something like a car, or if you're in possession of a car that you don't know who it belongs to, you know, you're at your own risk. You are the guilty party is the person in the mirror. So anyway, that's all I want to talk about. I just saw this video. I was like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh, God. Another one. Another beauty. Another beauty. Another person want to jump on the I can't breathe bandwagon. You know, it's like, hey, join the club. There's about 3 other people in the club who couldn't breathe either. About 3 or 4 other people said they couldn't breathe. Join the club. It's called the I Can't Breathe Club. Join them. No dues. No initiation. No nothing. Just it's a nice club and it's expanding and we're getting a lot of members in the I Can't Breathe Club. And I can't breathe. See, it's not asthma. I don't know what it is with me. Yeah. You want to talk about having trouble breathing? Talk to me. Talk to me about having trouble breathing. You don't know what it's like. You can breathe. You should just... Anyway. I just... Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for bearing with me through all of it. I just had to get that off my chest. I just had to vent all that out. That was... I can't breathe. Shut up. You can breathe. Join the club. All these other people couldn't breathe either. And they're enjoying the nice club membership, and they're having hors d'oeuvres and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. Nice I Can't Breathe club. And it's anybody can join club. Anybody who wants to fight with the police and argue with the police, yeah. It's a nice club. We have meetings. When couldn't you breathe? Oh, I couldn't breathe 3 weeks ago. I couldn't breathe. What about you? Well, I couldn't breathe 2 months ago. I couldn't breathe. It's a nice club. Well, anybody can join. Just be stupid. And fight with the police and you join the I Can't Breathe club. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I'll see you later. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.